What if the backrooms weren't created by the internet, but discovered by the government long before any creepypasta existed? For decades, classified agencies collected reports of rooms that bend geometry, hallways that reappear in different buildings, and doorways that lead nowhere, or worse, to somewhere unknown. Hidden inside restricted facilities, archived under redacted codes, are thousands of pages of evidence that the backrooms are not fiction. They're a spreading structural phenomenon the government cannot control. The earliest documented case occurs on March 12, 1978, inside Site A-12, a classified research facility in New Mexico. Janitor Luis Bravo filed an incident report claiming a maintenance closet had expanded. Security officers later admitted privately that Bravo had walked 87 feet into a room that was physically 6 feet deep on blueprints. Further evidence appeared in an internal memo logged by facilities supervisor Harold Keene. Spatial interior does not correspond with exterior measurements. Closet must remain sealed until specialists arrive. Those specialists arrived 2 days later from the Defense Spatial Anomalies Unit, a department that officially does not exist. The area was sealed with industrial-grade steel, not because of contamination, but because the room kept changing shape each time personnel re-entered. In 1981, the Pentagon received 23 separate anomaly reports from different states, all describing rooms that appeared overnight inside government buildings. This triggered the creation of Project Liminal, a multi-agency task force involving the Department of Energy, DARPA, and the Defense Spatial Anomalies Unit. Their findings were disturbing. Walls that absorbed sound completely. Rooms that reset to original state after human exit. Interior temperatures changing with no HVAC connection. Time inconsistencies recorded on synchronized watches. Research logs mention one experiment where scientists placed a running analog clock inside a backrooms anomaly. When retrieved 14 minutes later, the clock showed 3 hours had passed. Another log describes a room where a researcher's reflection lagged behind his movements by half a second. 14 researchers abandoned the project due to psychological distress. 6 went missing entirely. Their last known locations were inside unclassified room events. The National Park Service has quietly logged over 2,200 unexplained disappearances since the 1960s, cases that share chilling similarities with backrooms events. In many disappearances, footprints stop abruptly on flat ground. Dogs refuse to track the scent. A GPS device's malfunction precisely before the subject vanishes. Witnesses describe a sudden drop in sound, like the world muted itself. Search and rescue officers from Yosemite, Yellowstone, and the Great Smoky Mountains have anonymously reported glowing yellow haze pockets near last known locations. These haze pockets match level 0 atmospheric readings documented by Project Liminal. One ranger described watching a hiker step behind a cluster of trees and never emerge, within a distance of 11 feet. Interviews reveal a consistent detail. Survivors who return mention buzzing fluorescent light, even when lost miles from any structure. In 2013, during renovations at a federal office in Arlington, workers broke through drywall to find a room not listed in any architectural plans. Inside were a wooden chair facing a blank wall, a lamp glowing without visible wiring, circular footprints in the dust, a VHS tape labeled Level 0, Field Observation 1987. The tape showed a man running breathlessly through endless yellow corridors, turning corners that led to identical hallways. At one point, he whispers, "It keeps shifting. It won't let me out." A second tape, partially destroyed, contained audio only. A man repeats, "The room isn't empty, it's listening." This implies the government has observed backrooms behavior since at least 1987, long before public awareness. In 2019, a breach in a classified cold storage archive exposed hundreds of files labeled Archive LMN Non-Euclidean Constructs. The images showed corridors that loop into themselves, door frames several inches misaligned from physical walls, and staircases where gravity appeared inconsistent. One leaked audio log features a soldier reporting, "Voices are calling my name from inside the concrete." Another document, written by Dr. R. Henderson, states, "Structure appears reactive. Walls expand when approached. Do not touch surface." Infrared scans recorded heat signatures moving behind solid walls, even though the rooms were empty. In the final folder, investigators found a diagram labeled Dimensional Spread Rate, Active Zones, 1978 to 2019. The map showed a steady expansion. Backrooms anomalies have appeared in government labs, decommissioned airports, old hospitals, and national forests. They're not random. They are expanding. If a door appears where no door should be, if a small room feels too large inside, if the lights hum louder the longer you stand still, turn back. Some rooms weren't built by humans. Some rooms are still shifting, and some of them are opening again. Like, subscribe, and comment enter if you want the next classified truth revealed.